Your brain still knows when something is fake. Your brain stopped listening. Let me explain. So, you know that creepy feeling when you see something that looks almost human, but it's not quite human? So, like if you think about early CGI or humanoid robots or like weird AI generated faces, that feeling has a name. It's actually called the Uncanny Valley. And it's not just a vibe, it's actually part of an evolved alarm system called the behavioral immune system. So when your brain detects visual wrongness, it actually flags it as a potential threat, the same way it processes signs of disease. Hi, my name is Debbie. I have a PhD in digital psychology and I decode psychology so you can use tech smarter. So here's the wildest part. So researchers had people interact with VR agents, and some of them looked like almost human but not human. The body actually started to mount an immune response. So salivary antibodies started to spike to these VR agents that had this uncanny valley quality about them. But here's the kicker. When the participants were asked, or did you feel like something was creepy? People said no. So even though their bodies react, they consciously didn't feel like something was off. So the alarm still worked, but we might be consciously worse at registering these bodily signs. The reason for this is because the uncanny valley registers when there's a perceptual mismatch between what you see and what you expect to see. The problem is that we have been exposed to a lot of CGI, a lot of Photoshop, a lot of social media filters that make things that would seem a little bit unusual to seem normal. So that might have actually moved our baseline of what we think is normal. So sometimes something that would have fallen to the uncanny valley before now no longer does because we have been desensitized to it. And this is called perceptual adaptation. So it means that the uncanny valley is still there, but we don't consciously perceive it as much anymore, even though we physically do. So what can you do if you feel like you've been desensitized to the uncanny valley? So in the last video, we talked about how when things are very fast and we're only looking at the video, but we're not listening to the audio, we can actually go too fast and bypass some of those things that our brain would have registered as unusual. We will have to continually keep our muscles strong in identifying those uncanny valley moments and also paying attention to our physiology of when we feel like something is off. So if you want to practice, similar to my last video, there is a free website that is run by a research laboratory, and it's a pretty awesome resource to help you to build up that muscle. So good luck, pay attention to that uncanny valley, and I'll see you in the next one.